Hey everybody, welcome to the Battle Blog. My name is Ryan, and today's topic is physical versus digital. So back in 2004, I kind of wanted to rebuy Counter-Strike since I lost my original CD, and a friend of mine was saying, hey, you can get Counter-Strike for only $10 on this new service called Steam. And I told him he was fucking crazy, because I wanted to have a physical copy of Counter-Strike in my hands, and I didn't really trust the whole digital thing, so I was not an early adopter. So I decided to be stupid, and I bought Counter-Strike again for $30. Yeah. So we fast forward a couple of years later to 2010, I'm a little broke, I'm having a bit of trouble paying the bills, but I really want Left 4 Dead 2. And buying a physical copy of the game would cost me about $50. So I went on Steam and saw Left 4 Dead 2 was $9. And I was like, should I really buy this game? I'm really broke, but I really want to get this game. And I still need to buy food. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to buy Left 4 Dead 2 for $9. I didn't need food that day. And I was surprised. It was the full game I bought. It wasn't like a demo. It wasn't like, a trial. It was the full game for $10 on Steam. And I was like, this digital thing ain't so bad. So, a little later that year, there was the Steam sale, and I kind of went nuts. I bought the Grand Theft Auto series for like $15. I bought the Doom series for $10, all the games. Then I bought Batman Arkham Asylum for like $10. I was getting like a bargain, and getting the physical copies of these games would have probably cost me like $50 to $30 or more or less. Now, fast forward to present day, now I honestly prefer digital, although there are some problems with going digital only. So let's kind of go over what I don't like about digital right now. One of the things I don't like about digital is console hard drive space is very, very, very small right now. Unlike a computer where you can upgrade it to 4 terabytes, 5 terabytes, a gazillion terabytes, game consoles right now, like the PS4 is only like 500 gigs, the Xbox One is at 500 gigs, and the Wii U is notorious for this, for only being at 32 gigs. Like on my Wii U right now, I only have a couple of Virtual Console games and Super Smash Brothers, and that's it. I can't install anything else on it, so I kind of have to buy physical games for the Wii U, which kind of sucks because I don't want to get another hard drive to attach to it. And for the PS4, I kind of use like half the space, which is okay. I'm pretty sure I won't be taking up all the space for a while. But the Xbox One, though, I kind of took advantage of their games for gold, and I downloaded a lot of games, so I'm out of space on the Xbox One, but I was able to attach a small hard drive to it, so I got a lot of space on it. But still, the fact that I don't have as much hard drive space on my consoles in comparison to my computer is a bit not great. And also, one thing I don't like about digital is unless there's a sale, you can't really get the games for much cheaper. Like, for example, here's Dead Rising 3 and Sunset Overdrive for the Xbox One. Now, to get these games digitally, I would have to pay about $29.99 each. But luckily, there was a sale at Toys R Us where I was able to get both of these games for $13 each. So it was kind of a no-brainer what I had to do. So I bought the physical copies. All right, now let's talk about what I love about digital. The first thing that comes to mind is I get to save a lot of space. I live in a very small apartment. Back then I used to be a major game collector, but that's kind of a story for another video. And then I kind of had to downsize since I was in the process of moving and I needed some money. And the first things to go were, hey, I gotta sell these games. And also, another cool thing about digital is it's so convenient to just play your games. Like, I come from the old school where you have to, put a cartridge or a CD into your system every single time you want to play a game. But now with digital, you can just turn on your system or your computer, you select from a drop-down menu, and you can play any of your games. Like right off the bat, you save like 15 whole seconds of time just inserting the game, waiting for it to load. But with the click of a button, it's just there. You can play all the games you want, like whenever you want, at any time, without having to get up like this and blah blah blah. Yeah, we're lazy. And also, the best thing of all about digital is you get to play games exactly the day they come out at midnight! At midnight! So what was cool, Batman Arkham Knight. I pre-ordered that thing digitally along with the season pass, and then about 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which would be midnight on the East Coast, I was able to play the full game right off there, like a whole day before. I was like, whoa, I mean, I thought I had to wait until the next day to get it, but I was like, I can play it right now, right before I go to bed, and I can get some hours in before I have to go to work. That's amazing. I love digital. Digital is awesome. Digital is awesome. And it's cool if it's part of your console. I'm a bad singer. I'm sorry. Yeah, so the thing about digital is, I'm kind of considering myself like a semi-minimalist right now. So I don't really miss having, the big rack of games. Back then when I was a huge collector, which I'll, talk about in another video, I used to have so many games, and all my friends would, consider me the designated blockbuster video. I would have so many of these games, and oh yeah, go borrow this. I'm cool with that. I just had pride in owning the most stuff. And now I'm kind of moving away from materialism. I don't really want to have everything physical, but sometimes I gotta have physical stuff, like these really cheap games I bought. But I've really embraced digital because it saves space. It's easy access. And I can build a collection, that doesn't take up a lot of space. And I get to play the games early. So that wraps up this edition of the Battle Blog today, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on whether you collect physical copies or digital copies. Take care.